y'all back again to talk a little NFL football. Look at that with a Panthers shirt on there today. with NFL football, we're going to do a little recap of Week 9
of the National Football League.
National Football League.
The Shield.
And then we will do a little preview for Week 10. Man, it's already Week 10 coming up. There's only 17 weeks.
Do you know what
Do you What?
The entry, the opening.
Oh yeah, the sound. Everybody knows the sound
presentation
of
of
the National Football League.
Oh,
We will go ahead and do a little recap. Thursday night we had the Raiders at the 49ers. Another stinker.
Who picked
I'm
that
not
for-
going to pick the Raiders. I told you no Raiders. I will not pick
She's
Raiders.
gone.
long
Long gone now.
gone. To pick the 49ers and they won 34-3. So that was a pretty easy.
Do you know
pick,
how
man.
bad the Raiders are? Their Raiders defense is actually setting records for how bad their defense. for
They're
how
actually
bad it
fighting
is.
for the worst team in the league between them and the Buffalo Bills and
and the Giants.
the Giants
And probably the Cardinals and 49ers, if you want to be
the
specific.
49ers won though. I mean, they got another win though. But Raiders are bad.
Well, you're worse than the Cardinals and the 49ers.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. Sunday we had speaking of bad,
Oh.
we had the Bears at the Bills, 41-9. I'm pretty sure we picked the Bears on that one. Our good old buddy quarterback Peter Meme. He came in and threw
Three interceptions.
Three interceptions. Did he throw any? He had 0 touchdowns for his team, but he had 1 touchdown for the other team because one of those ants
Well,
was a
one
pick.
rushing touchdown, but
6.
that's about it.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad he is? Do you want me to tell you his career stats?
Go ahead. What's his?
3 touchdowns through his career.
That's not very good. How many interceptions?
12.
3 touchdowns
He
to
has
12.
thrown more touchdowns to the opposing team
I think he's 4.
than he does to his own
He
team.
threw 4 pick sixes and 3 to his own team.
That
Not good.
one of his
good.
each 9 passes are intercepted.
Oh man.
That is a
He
new
just
level
he
of
just
bad.
needs to. You know what he needs to do? He needs to throw 8 passes in the game and quit. Oh, that's so horrible.
But let's talk about the Bears a little bit. I think we've
Yeah.
been just bagging on Peterman a little bit.
You can't tell anything about the Bears. The Bills suck so bad. You can't.
Well, the Bears defense did their job.
yeah, that without Khalil Mack. Yeah,
They didn't, to be honest, they didn't even
they
need
didn't
him.
need him. No, that's why they rested him. They didn't need him to beat the. Now we had the Chiefs at the Browns next.
The Browns are going through a lot of organizational turmoil
they've still put up a good fight, but they
against Kansas City.
But it was 37-21 at the final.
Against
The
Kansas
Browns
City,
will be
though.
better. The Browns will be better. Then we had your favorite game of the week. The Bucks went to the Panthers. Panthers beat them by 14.
6-2.
6-2. The Panthers are coming together. I told you, but under North Turner's offense, he's a genius, man. Watch out for those Panthers. They're going to be tough. We had the Steelers at the Ravens. I think we picked the Steelers over to upset that one. Steelers own them pretty much.
Yeah, the Ravens. Well, do you know what's also criminal? John Harbaugh, with all that talent, is 4-5.
Well, he does have Flacco as quarterback, though.
Flacco is. People have been calling him
Wacko,
elite.
Wacko, he's Wacko Flacco. I told you, wasn't he on a cartoon back in the 90s?
I'm not for sure.
Wacko, Flacco, and Dot.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that cartoon, don't you?
Well, Flacco, he is not elite.
No, he's not a elite
No.
quarterback. No. We had the Texans at the Broncos. Texans won by 2.
Demarius Thomas got revenge on his former team
Yeah.
right away, oddly enough.
We had the Chargers went to the Seahawks, beat them by 8.
The first time an AFC team has defeated the Seahawks in the Russell Wilson era at home.
At Seattle, so that was a really good game.
So the
actually
Chargers
went
did
into
get that distinction.
it actually went into an extra untimed play, and they couldn't get the touchdown. So, it was a really good game.
6-2 Chargers. How do you think of them right now?
I think they're one of the best teams in the AFC. I do think.
Are you sure? Well,
I
Phillip
think they're
Rivers
top
is-
5 team in the FC right now.
Phillip Rivers is one of having one of his best statistical seasons.
They've got a really,
in his
they've got a
career.
really well. I mean, they've got a really well-rounded.
and they
team.
actually got a running back.
They got a good running back. I mean, Phillip Rivers normally ever since LT left, they haven't had a good running back for him. And
now they do.
And Melvin's actually, I do like him. He's
So the Chargers are a contender.
They are a dangerous team.
They would lead the AFC West if not for the Chiefs.
Not for the Chiefs, and they may overtake the Chiefs. Don't blink on them. Don't blink. Well, we had the Rams at the Saints. Told you I'm not picking against Drew Brees or Alvin Kamara,
Especially at home.
especially at home. And now I'm not going to pick against them because they got who?
Who did he got next?
No, the player they picked up.
Des
They got
Bryant.
Des Bryant now too. So
I
you got
hope he
Michael
doesn't-
Thomas, Des Bryant, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, and,
Honestly,
and Drew Brees.
I hope his ego doesn't get to the team. I mean, it's
I don't
too
think.
good.
I think that Drew Brees and Peyton they'll throw him off just like they did AP. If he starts rapping that flap, he's well, we were doing good without you. We can do good without you
Yeah.
again. So I think he's got a chance there. If Dez fails this one, he won't be on the team. He'll never play another down in the NFL if he fails this one. I don't think. We had the Jets at the Dolphins. I really thought the Jets would do good there, but
Sam Darnold
Sam
with those
Darnold,
4 picks.
he had 4 picks, so he's
Yikes.
just having. Now his foot's hurt, so he's not going to start the next game.
So
Shout out to you, Big Al. We
were really pulling for your Jets against the Dolphins.
we were pulling for the Jets. Again, I think the Jets have got better times coming, but they've just got a little rookie.
I think they need to
woes
pull the
right now.
Browns and get rid of their coach.
I
Todd
don't
Bowles, he's disappointed in 4 seasons.
Yeah, he has, yeah. And then we had the Lions at the Vikings. The Vikings won by 15. The Lions are sort of falling in on themselves a little bit. They traded their best Golden
Wide
Tate.
receiver. And do you know what's ironic? They got the Giants' best defensive player, arguably.
And then they traded away Tate.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
That doesn't make any sense. You trade away your best wide receiver and you get one of the better defensive tackles in the game.
and
That
I
just-
don't know. But anyway, yeah, the Lions are sort of having some struggles. And I like the Lions, too. I really do have a good soft spot for the Lions. I like Matthew Stafford, but they're just having problems. They're jinxed or something. We had the Falcons at the Redskins. This was my most surprising game. I really
Yes.
thought the Redskins were playing good. You know, we're looking at something.
But it really turned out that the Falcons were getting back to gear.
38-14. I mean, in Washington, that's a butt kicking.
Yeah, that is a
You lose
brutal
by 24
butt
at
kick.
home.
Well, you know what's confusing, Dad? I kind of looked. The Falcons kind of looked like kind of like a Kyle Shanahan coached offense instead of a Steve Sarkisian offense.
Yeah. Now the Falcons may be back. I mean, for the Redskins, the Falcons may be a dangerous out.
So the
rest of
NFC
year.
South's going to put 3 teams in the playoffs.
I don't know if I don't know if they're going to do that. It may be a little bit too late for the Falcons, but I wouldn't want to play them right now, though. I mean, I really wouldn't want to play. And then we had the Packers at the Patriots because the Patriots always
play all your tough games at
at
home.
home. So the Patriots played the Packers in New England, and it was pretty much.
Do you
It
know
was
what?
it was a tie game until
To
the fourth
prove
quarter.
to all those internet people once and for all about Tom Brady, he's a system quarterback.
He is a system quarterback. I think he's a system quarterback. You can call me crazy if you want to, but I think he's a system quarterback.
And it also
I
proves
think
that
I bet they could take Matt Castle and win 11 games in that system. You know why? Cause they did.
So that tells you what kind of different systems, which one's more superior than the other.
Yeah. And then we had my Cowboys. We had the Monday night game, Titans at the Cowboys. You pick up Amari Cooper, give up your first round draft pick, and then how many points do you score in the second half?
I feel you, man.
0, man. What the crap, man? Get rid of the coach. Get rid of 8-8
Personal
Garrett.
rant.
8
Personal
and
rant.
8 Garrett. That needs to be his. He needs to get a tattoo right there. 8 and 8, because that's all he's ever gonna do. He's an 8 and 8 coach. But anyways, I'll shut up about that. Now
Okay.
let's
no,
go.
No, you can continue if you want. You can continue. It's your rant.
No, they suck.
But hey,
I love my Cowboys, but they're.
the Titans, they won a game. They've kept up the pace in the
Now,
playoffs.
I like the Titans, yeah, but I don't think beating the Cowboys means anything to them, to be honest. The Cowboys are bad right now. And then let's do a little preview of Week 10, maybe the game of the year, game of the week. Yo Panthers at the Steelers.
Oh.
That's just a good game. That's going to be so good.
Excellent.
Thursday night game, Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5.
I know plenty of Pittsburgh fans over personally.
Me too. I know a lot of Pittsburgh fans too. But I gotta pick the Panthers, dude. The
They're so
Panthers,
hot.
They're on fire right
And
now.
Cam Newton's having one of his better statistical seasons he's had in a while.
I told you, under North Turner, Cam Newton is he's going to be a better quarterback. And each week, they're going to get even a little better and a little better every single week as they get used to North Turner's system.
Excellent.
I'm telling you, I'm going to take the Panthers plus 3.5 there. The lines at the Bears, oh my, the Bears are going to win that one probably too. Cause I think
Do
Khalil
they
Mack's
really
back.
need? Oh, if Khalil Mack is back, then I'm going to guarantee a W.
Yeah, I think Chicago's favored by 6.5. I think they win by 7.
Oh yeah,
plus.
Raiders. Can I call them out here once again?
You know what they could really use? A good defensive player. Just trade away Khalil Mack. That was the beginning of the end for them.
Yes.
When they did that, it was well. Okay, we got the Saints at the Bengals.
Talk about a lopsided game in the process.
New Orleans is only favored by 5.5.
I picked them by 20.
I really think that might be the pick of the week. I think they're going to win.
By 20.
Yeah, I think it's a 38-13 game. It may 38-17 game.
New Orleans will find a way to slaughter them.
Yes, they will. We got the Falcons at the Browns. Falcons are favored by 4.
Falcons,
the Falcons
are
are on
streak.
fire right now. You got to take the Falcons on this one. I would like to see the Browns beat them because I'm not a Falcons fan.
As a Panther fan, that would make me laugh.
As I was for the Falcons in one game particular,
Oh yeah.
28-3, and then you give it up.
Oh yeah, that
So
game.
now, yeah.
It was kind of. I was a Panther fan, and I was kind of laughing
They were
and cringing at the same time.
They weren't the Falcons. They were the Fakins. They're fake. Fake. We got the Patriots at the Titans. The Patriots will win that by more than 7.
It does kind of make me.
I
sick.
would love to see the Titans win, but
It does kind of make me sick knowing that the Patriots exist. Honestly.
yeah, we're not Patriots fans if you're. We got the Jaguars at the Colts. Colts are favored by 3, but I'm feeling the Jaguars in this
So
one.
you're gonna pick the Jaguars to bounce
I'm
back?
feeling the Jaguars on this one. Then we have the laugher of the week, the 2-6 Cardinals at the 8-1 Chiefs.
Wow, who scheduled that?
Uh,
Who scheduled the Cardinals to get a murder sentence?
Well, they're 2-7 now. I mean, I think that's a 20-point game. They're going to beat the living crap out of it. Then we got another laugher, the 6-2 Chargers, staying at home but going to the Raiders going to the 1-7 Raiders. Chargers will win by 20 points. So this will do. The Raiders are going for They are going for first place in the draft. Not in the season, but in the draft, they're going for first place. So I think they're probably going to get it if the Giants don't have something to say with it. That's pretty bad. We got the Cowboys at the Eagles. I'm not picking the Cowboys. Eagles are going to win because the Cowboys have made me mad.
Yep.
Broke my heart. We got the Redskins at the Bucks. The Bucks are actually favored by 3.
Who picked? Well, the Bucks
Fitz
have
Magic?
The Bucks have the worst ranked defense in the NFL.
AP only rushed for 30 yards or less last week. I'm going to pick the Redskins. The Redskins can't be that bad to go to Tampa Bay and lose.
Then it tells you a lot. If they do lose, it will tell you a lot about the NFC East.
And then we have one of the worst games because the Bills are in it. The Bills are horrible. But the Bills are at the Jets. I'm going to the Jets. Jets. I think the Jets
If
will.
Nathan Peterman plays in this game, do you wanna just take a segment of this part of the video and just say
He's going to throw
pick
3 or 4
how many-
picks.
pick how many interceptions? Do you want to pick the exact amount, Dad?
4. He's going to throw 4 picks. And
4?
one of them's going to be a pick 6. He's going to throw for under 200 yards and 4 picks. I'm not sure if he'll get a touchdown or not. He will for the other team. I don't know if he will for his team. But I'm going for
That's
the Jets.
how bad it's gotten for the Bills. Do you
Yeah.
know what the stats are for the Bills? I think they've only scored like 80 points in their last 8 games and 90 points in their last 9 games.
They're so horrible.
Yeah, that's like 10 points a game on average.
You know, we made the playoffs. Let's clean the slate and start over.
Yeah, that's
Still confuses me. We had the Dolphins at the Packers. The Packers will win by 10 plus. They got to start winning, dude. They got to.
Or
start winning.
Aaron Rodgers is probably going to throw a fit on the sidelines.
Yeah, we got the Seahawks at the Rams. The Rams are going to win by 10 plus.
Coming off a loss.
Oh, that at home.
At home,
They're gonna be-
it's going to be a Rams victory.
And then we have the Monday night game of the week. Man, every week you think, man, this is
Kind of makes you consider who's the one person who's scheduling these games.
the 1-7 Giants versus the 2-7 49ers.
Do you know why I don't know why they put this game on prime time. Why don't you just flex it back to Sunday at 1:00?
I think the Monday night games are set at the beginning of the year. That's the Monday night games throughout the whole year. But if there was a way to flex it, I'd flex that puppy back in there. Because that's not a Monday night.
So who do you pick in
I
that?
would rather see the Giants win, but probably the 49ers. I think the Giants are going for first place in the draft, too. I think we need to have the Raiders play the Giants at some point in this year so we can determine who's the worst.
Yes, we can't just sit here and just like, hey, this team's worse than that one.
Think
without them
about it.
actually just playing.
The Raiders are 1-7. The Bills have twice as many wins as the Giants. If you put the Giants and the Raiders together, the Bills have just as many wins as those two teams put together. Man, there's some bad football out there. But that's it. That is it. That is it
Thank you
for
for
week 10
watching.
for NFL. Thanks for watching again.
Put a comment down below and see what you think about this upcoming week.
Give us some comments. Give us some likes. Tell us what you're thinking up. We're gonna probably start talking maybe some playoff picks too. Maybe who we think's got some playoff picks
Possibly
coming up.
some basketball in the
We
future.
might get in a little bit. Let us know if you want to hear some basketball. But hit the like, hit the subscribe, give us some comments.
baby button.
Hit the groovy baby button over here somewhere.
on my face.
I don't know where it's over somewhere. Other than that, we're out until next week.
See ya next week.
See you guys.